fuck, I just put my bronzer in the wrong place. Why am I pretending that I apply bronzer with my left hand? Hi, I'm doing a sunny face today because I'm not feeling very sunny on the inside. But I love you guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm just looking for attention. Sending you all love. Okay, I've decided what I'm going to do. Firstly, look at this top. She's so cute. I love her. In fact, it says so cute. Does it? New, nay, yeah. Oh, fuck. Something cutie? Hey, cutie. Christ, that was really hard to read backwards in the mirror. Wow. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys step by step how my makeup looks and how it all comes together, because I know that you're really concerned. So, stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. So we're doing an incredibly natural look today, like I said, nice and sunny. And here's a tip that I always use. I always use a very grey-based contour shade, because the greyer is, like, the colder it is, the more it looks like a real shadow on your face, and the less it makes you look like an orange muffin. And I take a little bit and I draw a line here in the fold of my nose, because it creates the illusion. Sorry, I licked my brushes, I'm disgusting! It creates the illusion that you've got a little fake upturned nose job thing. And I love a fake rhinoplasty because I haven't afforded a real one yet. So yeah, I give myself a little fake nose job with that tiny line. And you may say that it doesn't work, but I don't want to hear it, because I like it, okay? So yeah, there's one tip. And so far I've done primer, foundation, powder and bronzer, and now I'm like contouring. Yeah. Another thing that I always do, because I am a blushy queen, is I like to put blusher on the end of my nose, like dark blusher. So I always take a kind of a warm blush shade and I dab her like literally all over the end of my nose and make it really pink. And I know that it probably looks kind of funny to you guys, like, you've got a really big line of darkness on the bottom of your nose, but honestly, I do this every time and I like it. So, do what you want. There's no rules to makeup. Everything works if you work it. I put on a shimmery blush because if I drag my highlight too far into my cheek, it doesn't work with my face shape, and it makes me look kind of weird and sweaty. So just a little bit of shimmer on the cheekbone that's like a bit duller than my highlight is always good. This is my favourite highlight palette. It's Doll Beauty, and you just saw me in the mirror. I'm using this one because I want to be warm and sunny today. And she's amazing. Ready? Woo! And that's me being light. Look at her. Okay, the important highlight places are Cupid's bow, tiny tip of the nose, little bridge bit. I'll do underneath here, I've not done that properly. Up here, depending on your face shape, you can either do it going up this way or you can do it going out that way, if you can see, so that it just all creates the illusion and it kind of pulls it up. And a little bit on the bottom of the chin, but not too much, because that place really does make you look sweaty. In fact, I need to dab mine out. This 100% was not supposed to be step by step. I was just going to take some photos throughout, so I think I'm going to stop talking at you before you fucking block me. But yeah, so stay tuned for just some pictures, because that's all I'm doing. Okay, I had a bunch of like really cute messages to continue speaking at you, so, and I do have things to say. So with eyebrows, I've got really dark, I need to poke myself in the eye there, do you see it? I've got naturally really dark, like, black brows, so I've always filled them in quite heavily. What I've learned, like, recently, like, within the last, like, couple of weeks, is that the sparser and hairier you leave them, the kind of better they look, so try not to be too heavy-handed on the brows, she says, with big, thick black brows, but, and some days they work, and some days they just don't, and honestly, today, they work. What else? The thing that really defines your face about a brow is where you put your arch. I think that usually your arch pointing outward from your nose should be right at the outer edge of your pupil, if you can see what I mean. Like when you look ahead, I'm obviously looking at you. I think that's where your arch should be, but if you're trying to create different illusions, I think the you know, dependent where you put it. Sometimes I put it in the wrong place and it looks awful. Sometimes I make really thick brows and make it really high and it kind of elevates my face. Sometimes it's nice and soft and kind of feline if I elongate where I put the arch. I'm so sorry, I really cannot English. But yeah, so decide what you want to do with that and play with it, and like consciously play with it and check how it affects your face. Brow gel. I know you're all waiting for it. The brow gel. Gel your brows. Just follow the fucking grain of your brows like a not psychopath. Apart from at the front, brush them forward a little bit so you look hairy and excited. Excited? Whatever. Hairy and excited. Done. Can you hear that? Since I'm doing a super nude soft glam, I'm just taking this brush which was just stained, to be honest, with like previous nudes, and I've not added any extra product, and I'm just putting that in my crease and kind of over my lid, at least at the outside, perhaps under slightly, because I just want it to be slightly mattified, because if you've got a shimmer in your crease, then it's going to bring out the crease, because that's what the shimmer's for, the particles of light bring it out, whereas what you want to do is sink your crease in. So sink that crease, and we'll move on to the next step with the Androgyny palette by Jeffree Star. Shout out to Miss Hazel Chroma Brooker for these fucking beautiful eyeshadow brushes. In fact, they're all brushes. She got me a big set of these brushes for my Christmas, and now we're twins, and she's the best. So anyway, yes, so we're using, what are you? Charm, because I want orange. So, oh look, I'm in this mirror. Hi! We're using Charm, and I'm literally just gonna brush that over my lid, clearly. She is also a mattifying crease colour. So, oh, I like the orange. That was a good shot. Usually if you're trying to create a cat-like effect, you keep it darker on the outside than it is on the inside, or you can create a thing called a halo eye, which is when it's dark on the inside and the outside and light in the middle. However, halo eyes don't really suit my face shape, so I always keep it this way. Although I could try a halo eye, maybe I should. I'm feeling really risky today, guys. And what I usually like to do around here is to run a nude eye pencil in my waterline and stab myself in the contact lenses. It always gets stuck to my contact lenses. I used to put Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, like fun colours, in my waterline, but they would always get stuck all over my contact lenses, and then I would feel like I had needles in my eyes, which, like, I'm kind of gothy, but not that gothy. That's a joke. Maybe a really stupid one. Sorry, goths, I'm an idiot. And I always run it slightly under my inner corner and then like tap it out, because it creates a sticky base for my inner corner highlight. Oh, words. Fuck it, I'm gonna do a halo eye type thing. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it. So I've let it get quite dark on the inside as well. I just kept building up the orange. I ran some orange underneath my waterline, and now I'm gonna go in with, I'm going to take a small brush and I'm going to pat a dark brown into the top of my lash line. I'm gonna take this brush and put, I can't show you because I've started filming with the wrong hand, but I'm basically gonna like darken my whole lash line all the way around. So do that. What? As if you're doing it with me. Yeah, do that. I'm really enjoying how this is turning out. So it's also really important that you take that dark colour and you run it very, very gently. Don't make it too thick under the outer corners of your bottom lash line, because it really makes your eyes like pop. If you don't want a downturned eye effect, then you need to create the illusion by bringing your lash line up yourself. So like pretending that your eyes are actually this shape and covering that bit. If you see what I mean? It just elevates you. Do that if you want. Don't be afraid to also take that darker colour and like pat it into your very crease, which looks severe when you first do it, but if you take the brush that you blended everything with in the first place, it will blend out to be kind of a noticeable shape, but still kind of chill, which is nice. As you can see, it's kind of ta-da. I'm actually not sure that I want it to get any heavier, because I wanted it to be a daytimey look, like a sunny daytimey look. She's getting a little bit smoky, so I might leave her there. I was going to put a shimmer in the inside, but I quite like that it's mattified, so I'm going to put my inner corners and probably top up my brow highlight, and then I'll be back. If you get chunky bits, which I have, or if you do the thing, just wait, and later when it's dry you will use the end of your eyebrow spoolie to like get off, right? Alright, I'm basically done. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of setting spray. which I don't actually use that to set, I just use it because it glows and it's pretty. And then when picking a lip colour, usually it's a weird one. You'd think that with a warm eye goes a warm lip and vice versa, but sometimes it's the opposite, that you need to like complement, like to bring out the warmth or to blah 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 blah. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I might actually do a very, very nude lip. Perhaps this, which is actually quite cool toned, as opposed to like this, which would be quite warm toned, as you can see. So I think I'm going to do a cool nude lip, and if it looks disgusting, then I'm going to take it off and pretend I never did it and tell you what one actually goes. Okay, so I made a good call. I did an ombre lip, which is when it's dark on the outside and lighter in the middle, and I used Leo for the outside, which is like a warm-ish, kind of neutral toned dark brown, and then I put Baby Daddy in the middle, as you can see, and I really like it. I think it goes. And if you're not a fan of the matte look, then you can put a clear gloss over it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might leave it matte because the rest of me is quite shiny. And my last step is always more blush. So taking a little bit of blush into the nose, right up here on the cheek as to not kind of dampen the highlight, I think is the way. Yeah, that's what I like. And that's you. So thanks.